this AI space, and do you have a training that could help them? And she's like, oh yeah, I got a perfect training. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. I want to introduce Molly Mahoney. What's going on, Molly?
Hey, I am so glad to be here. I am just obsessed with everything that you are doing out in the world. I think your offers are insane, and I love them so much. And I think you guys are so stoked to be here with Jonathan, because he's doing really cool things as in affiliate marketing and in the world of AI, and just you are such an awesome person to emulate and an amazing human. So I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to be taking tons of notes. I've already learned so much from you. I have your AI program, so I've been going through that just to learn so much. You're again, one of the pioneers, so it's cool to have you on here. I'm really excited that you would take the time to do it. So Molly, real quick, just tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got into this space, and then we'll get into it.
Yeah, awesome. So I'd love this to be a conversation too. Very transparently, I'm going to tell you, I don't use Google Hangouts all that, or whatever we're even doing, Meet, whatever this is called. So hopefully I won't mess things up. Oh, I found the chat. But we can use the chat while we're here, right?
Yeah.
I got it. Okay, so I would love, as you guys have questions or nuggets and things like that, drop them in the chat as we're going through this. So I started as a musical theater performer professionally. That is my background. I lived in New York for 8 years and toured all over the world with shows. I was a singer and dancer in Vegas for a short stint, cruise ships, things like that.
That's awesome.
And in the Vegas part, I don't talk about all that often because I was a very G-rated brand, but it was where families could be in Vegas, so it was fun. And it's been a really awesome adventure. And so in 2013, in 2013, I started teaching singers to have a career the way that I had, and teaching singing lessons and all of that. In 2016, I decided rather than teaching performers to have a business, I would teach business owners how to perform. So everything we were doing was about showing up on camera and live video. And when messenger bots came out, we started adding in all the technical stuff behind the scenes. And I love nerding out on techie things, but making it really fun and humanized. And so in 2021, we launched, I think, the first ever AI content focused membership, which has been a super fun, wild ride since then.
That's amazing. Yeah. 2021, I remember I really got into AI. Obviously just when ChatGPT came out, when I started kind of nerding out, but when was that?
So it was the end of 2022. So it was we launched our program almost 2 years before ChatGPT came out. Okay. We based it all on Jasper. So I don't know if anybody's using Jasper now. It was called Jarvis back in the day, and it was all an affiliate play, actually. So I launched that program to give as a bonus to our members who had signed up for my affiliate link through for Jarvis. So it was actually a whole affiliate thing to begin with, is how I got into that.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. Actually, I've been an affiliate of Jasper Jarvis for years now. I think probably since 2020. Back then, they were one of the only AI softwares that I was using.
Yeah, and their affiliate program was so awesome back then.
Actually, that was one of our core programs that we would tell our students to promote. Some of you have been with me since that long, so you guys may have remembered. But yeah, that's funny that you say that, because I did promote them for a while. I haven't used them really just because there's so many good writing tools now that I use rather than them. But yeah.
And now you really can create your own. And I'm not going to get too techie into all that today, because I want to keep things really focused on the branding side and how you guys can stand out, so people know when they do go to buy a tool like Jasper that they have to buy it from you. So I think it's going to be awesome. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we can get right into it. Molly, super excited to have you. I'm going to be taking notes myself. I've already learned so much from you, so let's get right into it.
Awesome. And as you guys have questions, if you can do me a favor in the chat, just put a Q at the front of your question. Then that way I'll be able to kind of see if where the questions are in between any other comments that are in the chat. And then Jonathan, at any time that you feel like I'm going too fast or being too kooky, you have the permission to be like, yo, Mahoney, we don't understand what you're talking about. Okay.
Sounds good.
I was speaking at the AI Bot Summit several years ago. And afterwards, someone came up and they said, oh my gosh, Molly, that was so awesome. I just wish you would slow down just a little bit. And my husband, without skipping a beat, peeked his head over my shoulder and he said, she slows down when you pay her. And I was like, that was the best ever. But for today, You don't have to pay me to slow down. I'm here with you guys for about an hour, maybe a little bit more, and I'm super excited to jump in. It's gonna be good.
Let's do it.
Now, Jonathan, do you want like the full Molly experience for this, or do you want me to like kind of pull it back a little bit?
I would like the full Molly experience. What do you guys think? Are
You guys ready for the full Molly experience? All right. So we're gonna go all out. We got it today. So what you gotta do, take your hands like this, rub them together, okay? And then you're gonna put your hands like this, okay? We've got this little ball. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna share a lot with you today, and there's one thing that is super important. So in the middle of this ball, just whisper the word, decide. Okay, you have to whisper, decide. Okay, and then we're gonna put our decision caps on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, decide.
I love it.
Okay, so if you feel like overwhelmed or what is she talking about, just remember you're making a decision. What I want you to do is put one thing into action. At the end of this training, I'm going to come back and I'm going to ask you, what's the one thing? Drop a 1 in the chat, the one thing that you're going to do. All right? Now, before I share my slides, we all have our decision cap on, and I have something to share, which is this. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. So I have a question for you, which is this. What is that dream? Not the dream that you could achieve today or tomorrow or even a year from now, but that dream that you have to dare to dream. Because we're going to be talking about branding and AI and ideal clients and all kinds of things, viral hooks and whatnot. But underneath it all, if you don't know what the heck you actually want, if you don't know what you would love in your life, none of that matters. So take your hand, put it over your heart, and just say big old belly breath. And then say the word dream. I love it. I love when we like use our sounds to connect to things. So dream, that dream is really what this is all about. All right, I'm going to bring my slides up on the screen. If I can do that. Ready? All right, so we are going to be diving into the echo effect. So often we live in this echo chamber where we are just like regurgitating the same information again and again and again. We're going to move out of that echo chamber and into the place where your message creates an echo that brings people coming back to you wanting more. And again, I'm just going to repeat this question. What is that dream? Well, I asked Midjourney, you know, the AI image tool, to draw me a picture of a dream, and this is what it drew me. So this is a dream. I just watched the movie Life of Pi with my son. It kind of looks like maybe that's what's happening here. Kind of looks like a nightmare. This lady looks like she's gonna fall off the chair. It's not very specific, and I don't really have a connection to it. So I was getting ready to speak at an event for residential assisted living homeowners, and I asked it to draw me a picture of a dream for them, and this is what it gave me. This is much more specific now. Like my grandma was in a memory care facility for like 10 years, and this image really kind of sums up what it felt like when I would go visit her. So we're getting a little more specific. We're getting to something that actually feels like I have some sort of connection to it. And so then I asked it to put it in portrait mode, and it gave me this. Now, I love seeing this slide like on a big screen because I've gotten real close to this guy's face. I love this man's face. There's like life in it, right? And that's what we want to start seeing from our AI. We want to start experiencing something, not just some like polished, lifeless result. Now, oh shoot, I gave the punchline. Do you want to see the image of the kind of grannies that I'm going to hang out with? You already saw them, but these are the grannies that I'm going to be spending time with. So what I did here was I put my weird into the prompt. I took all the things that make me me, that make me happy, the things that I love, I put them in there, and this is what I got. Which, if you know that you want to hang out with these grannies with me, then let me know in the chat, because this is the kind of retirement home I want to be living in, right?
Sounds like a party, right? I love it.
It does definitely sound like a party. Oh my gosh, in Punta Cana at the airport, there was a band right as we were getting on the plane, and this woman was in a wheelchair, and her granddaughter was like, Grandma, you got to get up. This woman gets out of her wheelchair and fully started dancing. She looked just like these ladies. It was so good. Seriously awesome. Okay, but here's the problem, okay? The problem is that most people have no clue what they actually want. Most people won't take the time to identify their dream. We have a process in our program where we call our future gratitudes in to the universe. We use a banana phone. Okay, so you all have a banana phone with you. Once you figure out your dream, you can call those future gratitudes in, call your shot. This is how things start to happen. We're communicating with the algorithm of the universe. So what I did is I actually created for you, I'll put it in the chat here. This is a tool that will create your dream life for you. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this, but it's really helpful. I can't type. Dream Activator. Okay, that link right there will take you to this tool. You'll just answer a few questions about your life, about the life that you would love, and then it's going to give you a picture of your dream in written form. You can then take that text and put that into an AI image generator. And this is what I got when I asked for my dream life. So this is my dream life. I can't wait in the future to see what yours is. Make sure you send me a message at some point and show me once you've used that tool. Our clients will then take themselves and put themselves into their dream life. So this is my client, Becky, living the life of her dream. Now you may look at this and be like, yeah, okay, that's like some weird Pixar image. It's kind of cute, but look at the details. So like there's a cat here. There are these oysters. Is she eating oysters? And coffee? Like all of this is going to speak to something that matters to Becky. And that's what really matters. That's like the real point of all of this. Now, the problem with AI is also that most people have no clue what they actually want. So they're going to these AI tools, and if they don't have someone leading them, like you guys have Jonathan, giving them guidance on what to ask for, they're just getting junk because they don't even know what they want. We have a problem that the world is now filled with these easy bake AI experts. They are everywhere. I'm sure you have seen it. Everybody all of a sudden is an AI expert. Not everyone is backed with all of the real like chutzpah behind the AI magic. And the way that I see it, everyone is trying to use all the tools in the kitchen sink, which is just going to make a mess. The other problem with AI is that we end up with all these robots and zombies following us around the internet. I love this GIF. It says, "You're boring me to death. I'm already dead. You're boring me back to death." Right? Have you felt that way? Give me a yes in the chat. Now, some people think that we have an even bigger problem with AI. And I was at an event, I was on a panel, and someone raised their hand from the audience and asked this question. They said, I heard that by 2030, over 300 million people will lose their job because of AI. And he was freaked out about it. Luckily, I was on a panel with a bunch of rock stars who had a resounding reaction to this, which was that it was actually the best news ever. This is great news because it means that we get to be really clear about what we would love, right? In 2023, the AI global market size was close to 208 billion. By 2030, when everyone's going to be losing their jobs because of AI, the market size is expected to reach nearly 2 trillion. That is wild. And it's cool, but we still have the same problem because I checked these stats and I saw that 34 million new AI generated images were being created. Guess how often? Is it every month, every week, every hour? That's right, it's every day, right? This is how many AI images are being created every day. Now, are they all being posted? Obviously not. I mean, I create like 25 just trying to find the right AI avatar, right? But we now have a problem where there's all of this AI content. So what are we going to do to actually stand out and drive traffic and become the solution for our ideal client? The key is that your weird is your superpower. You have to figure out what makes you weird and then find a way to communicate that with others so the other weirdos who match your weird can find you. right? Especially if we're doing things in the affiliate space where there's a chance that we're offering the same thing that someone else is offering. We're providing the same solution. How do we create a unique differentiator when everyone is actually offering the same product? Well, we know that weird wins. So I'm going to be giving you 3 weird ways to up your traffic and bring in more qualified leads who are ready to buy. And this is that echo effect, creating a brand that's so strong it sells for you. First, we're going to dive into something called the quesadilla of awesome. I didn't ask earlier, but if this is your first time being on a training live with me, just drop a 1 in the chat. If we've hung out before and I didn't see you because I don't know how to use Google Meet, drop a 2 in the chat. Okay, the quesadilla of awesome is going to be good. Then we're going to dive into the spotlight effect. And this is where we take all of the things that make you unique and magic and different, and we put them together in this system so that we can give them to AI, so AI really understands who we are. And then I'm going to show you how to create content using our system called the Evergreen Engine. All of this can be done with AI. It is real good. Now, over the past 13 years, since we've got a lot of 1s in the chat, I'm just going to quickly tell you a little bit more about me. I have spoken on so many stages. This is Social Media Week Austin's. This is Affiliate Summit West. Jonathan, we got to talk about Affiliate Summit. I don't know if you go there, but Affiliate Summit West.
I've never been to that one, actually.
Oh my gosh, it'd be so good for you. It's crazy. They have East and West. They just finished the New York one. It is crazy, to be totally honest.
I've seen it, but I've never had anyone go.
You should speak there. I'm going to connect you with them. Remind me.
Yeah, thank you.
It'll be awesome. Okay, social media marketing world. And as we mentioned earlier, in 2021, I launched a program which is now called the AI Content Club. I've also been featured on several panels like the AI marketers here. I don't know how familiar you guys are with like hardcore marketers, but there are a lot of hardcore marketers in this picture. And then me as She-Hulk. Now, for the women on the call, I have a little secret. Guys on the call, just go la 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 for a second. Gals, there is a huge opportunity for you in this space because for whatever reason, there's just not a lot of women getting loud about AI. Get loud. Okay, guys who are like, la, 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 you can listen now. There's also a really huge opportunity for guys in this space. But I really do think it's even bigger for the women because there's fewer women doing this. Again, I don't know why, so get loud. I have several books, one called Choose Confidence, another one called Finding My Awesome. It's a kid's book. And if you know Rich Sheffrin or Jay Abraham, I always love to show this because I am often called Sparkle Pants Mahoney. I can be very goofy, and I can see that if you are a hardcore affiliate marketer or a hardcore business owner, you may be like, who's this fluffy chick? And I want you to know that Jay Abraham and Rich Sheffrin have this book with fancy people like Russell Brunson and Alaric Heck. Oh my gosh. Scroll down, you will see Sparkle Pants Mahoney is in this book. So I'm telling you, even though it's goofy and weird, the strategy underneath this really, really, really works. I also have a brand new book called AIify Your Business. You can get it at molly.live/AI book, and it walks through our entire AI system for not only creating content, but really building your business and building your brand. And as I mentioned earlier, I did start as a cheesy musical theater head. So this is me on the national tour of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I left New York, packed up everything to move to California to launch these 2. These are my kiddos. They are now 11 and 13. And we have served so many amazing humans. So these are some of our clients. Everything from Sean Liu, who I helped get a spot on the new Mickey Mouse Club, to Jeff Walker. We took his entire formula, the PLF formula, like the OG launch formula, and put it into a Facebook group in 2020. It was so fun, and I just can't wait to show you guys all the magic. Now, you are here as a part of this program because you want to harness AI in a way that's smart, sustainable, and aligned with your brand. You're ready to move past all of the noise and into action, right? Implementing systems that deliver real results. And Jonathan has made that so easy for you with what he's offering you guys. It's magic. You value efficiency, and I don't know you really. I'm just meeting you today, so I'm hoping you don't value efficiency over or at the expense of authenticity and human connection. And you want to sell more magic, right? But the human is really important. And I firmly believe that underneath all of this, the more fun you have, the more money you will make. People want to have fun. We even have shirts that say it. Now I'm going to show you a little tool, and this tool's been kind of glitchy lately, but I'm going to show it to you anyway because I think it's awesome. Have you ever used this tool called Miss GIF? I think it's Miss GIF because that's like mischief, right? But I say GIF. You can actually take your own face and put it into a GIF. And Jonathan may have other tools that he recommends that do this GIF action, but let me tell you.
I haven't done that one. That one's cool.
You haven't? Okay, so I'm gonna let go rogue for just a second because I think this could work so well for you guys. We have 280 million views on Giphy. Like what?
That's insane.
So watch this, and it's like a secret, and it's free, and it is so easy. I'm gonna show you. I'm not logged in, but my company is the Prepared Performer. Look, the quesadilla of awesome. So in here, like just this GIF alone has had 1 million views with my face on it. I get messaged several times a week from people who are like, oh my gosh, I was looking for a GIF and your face showed up.
Wow.
So we're starting to create more like stickers and stuff too. But all of these GIFs, they're just repurposed from my videos. Jonathan, are you doing this?
No.
Oh my God, you got to do it. It's so easy.
Traffic?
Well, so what's cool about it, I use it to actually make sales in 2 ways. One is if someone uses it, they can, like if they're searching on Giphy, it does bring them back to your user profile and you can attach a link to each of these. But more than that, and I'll get into the strategy in just a bit, I use it to increase sales conversions. You'll see throughout my webinar slides, like when I do things, I always have GIFs of my face. I use it in DMs to send to people to be like, if someone's on the fence about buying, I'll be like, we got you, right? But it's my own face, so it's increasing that brand recognition.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, and then with affiliate stuff also, like I don't know if we have people who have their own affiliate offers, you can create a suite of gifts for your affiliates as well, where then they get access to specific gifts depending on what they search for. And then that can help them to brand their content with your offers.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's really cool. And it's fun to do things with AI too. I've got some AI-ified ones in addition to this coming up. So little sneaky thing. Pretty fun.
That's cool.
I love it. Okay, so now what is really fun for me though is overloading you with awesome AI accelerators. So are you guys okay if I go super, super fast? I promise I'm gonna give you the slides. Are you ready to have some fun? It is time now to dive into the echo effect. We're gonna go through the quesadilla of awesome, the spotlight effect, and the evergreen engine. As I talked about earlier, your clients need to know that the only solution to their problem is you, even if it's someone else's product that you're promoting. Now, this secret that I'm going to give you a little secret to get us started with this quesadilla of awesome. This secret will increase your traffic, it will increase your sales, and it may make you feel really uncomfortable. Okay? So when you start to use this system, you will start to get more engagement. And we've seen, I know, like Jonathan, the trolls are real. So here's an example. Someone shared one of my videos and she said, this girl annoys me, LOL. But she's got good advice. And if she can do it, you can too. So I replied to her and I said, when I can see your comments when you share my videos, right? And then her friend wrote back, she is rather annoying, LOL. So you got to get to the point where you love the trolls, okay? The trolls are your best friend. Now, it's going to make you feel maybe a little like, ugh, at first, but they are really your best friend. This is one of my favorites. This came in on YouTube. This cat, as you can see, it's a cat here. This cat said, you talk too much. That's how you make money, and it's annoying. And so I responded to this cat with this post. I said, I'd like to personally thank you for inspiring my most liked post of the year. The Chatty Moneybags Marketing Coach costume was a hit. Now, my team sent me this template. And they said, oh, Molly, we should make like a social media manager costume. And I was like, that's not funny, okay? But what I realized, what's funny is when you make fun of yourself. When you can actually share the things that you feel shame around, it's way better than if you're making fun of someone else. So I used this troll comment. This is helping to squish objections of my clients who may feel like they don't want to show up because they're afraid of this. I'm putting it all out on the table. So I said, in honor of the great feedback we got on YouTube recently, you too can be a Chatty Moneybags marketing coach. So I gave them this costume. This is me in the sparkle pants. And it includes one banana phone. I told you we use the banana phone. It includes 20 pairs of sparkly pants, 200 Talks Too Much templates, an extra bucket of possibility, and one bag of Brussels sprouts, which I'll explain later. Also, my husband made me add, not included, car keys. She can't find them. Okay, now all of this is helping to reinforce the stickiness of my community because now they can feel connected. It had 400 likes, 122 comments, and 4 shares. And this was in 2022. I have since reposted this a bunch also. It is amazing.
Hey, Molly.
Yeah.
Sorry, real quick. Did you see my post with the golem thing?
I did. Oh my God, I did.
Yeah, I was trolling on that one, but I did the same thing that you just mentioned.
So perfect example. I was telling my kids when I was younger, I used to get called Urkel because my legs are so long. So I really should post a picture of me with Steve Urkel because everybody thought I had my pants up that high. It's a really good idea.
Yeah, I was like, gets engagement, that's for sure.
I mean, totally. And if you can find a way to get excited when you get comments like that, it really helps with the head trash. So good. Actually, I have something really specific about that exact post, so I'm excited you mentioned that. Okay, so now how do we train AI to understand our weird and give us really good shiz so we don't get lost in the crowd? Well, if you've ever seen the movie Kung Fu Panda 3, Po, the dragon warrior, is trying to teach the other pandas how to become ninjas. And it's not working. And then one of the pandas starts rolling down the hill, just loving its life. At the bottom of the hill, it knocks out all the other animals. And Po has this moment where the camera zooms in on his face and it's like, he says, I don't need to teach you to be more like me. I need to teach you to be more like you, right? And I'm like crying in the movie theater. My son's like, what's wrong with you? And what I realized is this is really the mission of everything that I do. So I teach AI and all that, but it's really a Trojan horse to get you to the quesadilla of awesome. So the quesadilla of awesome is this. You're gonna take everything that you offer. So I'm gonna stop sharing my slides for a second. We're gonna take our hands like this again, so do this with me. We're not putting another hat on, it's a whole new exercise. Okay, in this ball, you're gonna put all of the benefits that you provide. So all the affiliates offers that you have, all of the transformation, all of the solutions that you provide. We got them in here? Okay, thanks Michelle, I see you, thank you. And now we're gonna throw them in the air. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, now all of our business benefits are floating above us like Mikey TV and Willy Wonka. And then in the chat, let me know, what are you left with? Yes, Adrian, you're totally right. You're left with you, which is both the most awesome and the most terrifying thing to be left with. So we're gonna make a list of 20 things that make you a uniquely awesome human being. Now, it's a list that is 5 categories. It's the word SAVE. It's an acronym. You may think the word SAVE only has 4 letters, but I was really feeling shame around my bad spelling. So I decided to spell my acronyms wrong so that you guys can get over how bad my spelling is. So it's SAAVE. And I'm gonna share my screen so that I can show you these on the screen. Okay, SAAVE. The first is your skill sets. This is what you're naturally gifted at. And so I have mine listed on here to give you an example. This is great to go through for yourself. It's great to do with your kids. If you have kids, it's great to do if you have an affiliate offer with your affiliates. If you're building like a direct sales team, it's great to do with a team. If you have coworkers that you work with, it's great to do with them. So make this list, your skill sets. The next is your appearance. So Jonathan, this comes straight back to Gollum, right? If we can find things that we celebrate and notice, I used to feel slightly uncomfortable about my insanely long legs, but now it's like a party trick. When I stand up next to someone, I'll be taller than them, but if we sit, all of a sudden I'm like half their size because I have the shortest torso on the planet. So if you can find those things about your appearance that you love, it's not about what other people think, it's about what you think. And it squishes the gremlins in your own head. Okay, the next is your activities, separate from your offers, separate from your business. So I have like singing, crocheting, dancing, Pelotoning, sunset watching. And when you talk about these things, people are more likely to trust you when you share a product with them. The next is your values. So kindness, joy, staying in action. These are the things that I value, and I celebrate them so everybody knows. If you don't like these values, then go to somebody else, right? Every email I sign with 2 hashtags. The first is stand for joy. We stand for joy as a fierce form of activism. It's not always easy, but I know I am more effective when I'm in a place of joy, which oddly makes people mad sometimes. I can't believe that, but it does. The other one we stand by is speak your kind. So I am really big about the fact that there is space for everyone in our community, and our differences make us stronger. By putting that out there, that is going to attract the people that I actually want to work with. And I know you guys have had Jeff in here, right? Jonathan, Jeff Hunter?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jeff and I joke all the time because like that, and we're both teaching AI stuff, right? Jonathan, we're all teaching kind of similar stuff, but we all have our own little secret sauce. So Jeff took my Halloween meme, and rather than making a costume making fun of himself, he made costumes making fun of his trolls. So he's now started using it on other people.
That's awesome.
Which is like the perfect example of like the difference between Jeff and I. And it's really funny, I think, to see us like banter it out on social, and then we can still be friends in real life. Okay, the next is, and this one's a little funny, it's things you like to eat. So we're gonna do a little exercise. If you have a phone with you, take out your phone. Okay, and go to your personal Facebook profile. This works better on Facebook. It can work on LinkedIn. It can work on, it probably could work on Instagram, but it really works well on a personal Facebook profile. Okay, and you're gonna write these 5 words. No photo. You could do a colored background, but just text. You're gonna write Brussels sprouts, yes or no. Okay, Brussels sprouts, yes or no. And then post it. And I'm gonna tell you how we're gonna turn this into sales later. I don't care what you're offering, it'll work. Let me know in the chat, type done when you're done.
Wait, so we're posting that as a post?
As a post on your personal Facebook profile. Brussels sprouts, yes or no.
I'm doing that now.
Okay, and here's what's gonna happen. For whatever reason, this is the most polarizing post on the planet. So you're gonna get people who are like, not just yes or no, they're gonna say, oh my gosh, I love them. This is my favorite recipe. And then you're gonna get people like my friend Jay Fazette. I joined a video of his in the audience once, and he was like, oh, Molly Mahoney's here. Molly Mahoney loves Brussels sprouts. Molly, I've got a great recipe. You chop them up real fine, you put them in a pan, and then you dump them in the trash. For people who like really don't like them. Now, to prove how crazy this is, I talk about Brussels sprouts a lot because I really love them. I have had 4 people send me in the mail the same dish towel that says, it's like wild. So it creates this stickiness that keeps you top of mind. Okay, once you have this list of all the things that make you awesome, are you ready? Oh my gosh, yes, that's it. Michelle, you did it. Perfect. I love it. That's good. Remind me at the end to come back to it because I don't have it in my slides, but I'll tell you how to turn it into sales. Okay, take your hands like this. Once you've got this list, you're gonna take your hands like this, and then you're gonna tap your chest, okay? Like this. Get ready because this is really awesome. You're gonna move your shoulders. We're starting to weave all of our awesome into our whole body. Then you're gonna hum. My vocal teacher self comes back, so just hum, right? And you're getting like yummy with your awesome. Then bounce. Okay. And I call this the money dance, okay? Before you write a post, before you do a video, before you start using AI, do the money dance. You will start to weave in more of who you are as a human. Then you're gonna take this system and you're actually gonna put it into your AI brand voice. So it knows all the things that make you weird. Any questions so far? Jonathan, we doing good? I love it.
Great, this is great.
Good, okay. Awesome. All right, we're going back to the slides. So how do we distill our awesome into a comprehensive, clear, unique message so that AI can actually use it? This is where we're gonna use what I call the spotlight effect. Now, I've actually built in my programs, we have this huge tool that I built with MindPal. Are you using MindPal, Jonathan?
Is that the tool that it has like a bunch of tools all in one?
Yeah, you can, well, no, that's Magi.
That's Magi.
MindPal has a bunch, but the real cool thing is, I'll show it at the end, you can actually stack agents on top of each other, kind of like Formwise or Pickaxe, but I just love MindPal.
No, I don't think I've used it.
It's so awesome. So When I first went through this next exercise, I did it on a plane with just ChatGPT. So you guys can take this and you can do it with ChatGPT. But I developed a really crazy whole suite of tools that do it super, super well. So I'm going to walk through this and show you. You're going to figure out each of these pieces, and then you're going to create a playbook of all the things that make you unique and different. The first thing is we just get clear with our company details. So it's like the basic things about your company. Then you're going to add in your quesadilla. Oh my gosh, I just spilled water. I'm like dancing over here. Okay, the quesadilla of awesome. You'll add that in. Then you're going to get clear on your company values. So your company values may be a little different than your personal values, but they usually overlap. Then you're going to get really clear on your ideal client. I know you probably have stuff on the ideal client avatar, but one thing that we add in is, in addition to pain points, we identify tickle points. Okay, what is it that makes your people laugh, right? So like the Gollum thing is like a perfect thing. So like what is it that makes your people laugh? It's going to be different depending on who you're serving. Then you're going to create your unique value proposition. And again, this is not about the product, because especially if you are an affiliate, this is about your brand. We're getting clear about your brand here. Okay, then you want to pick, and you can use AI to do this, find a unique problem that you're solving. Even if you have the same product, you want to create a problem that is unique that you are solving. And what is the unique solution that only you can bring to this? Then we create enemies and heroes. Now, I don't know, Jonathan, did you see my video about Lambo Larry, the guy running on the treadmill? I tagged you in it, but I don't know if you saw it.
Maybe. Was it yesterday?
It was a couple days. Oh yeah, I know you got food poisoning.
Yeah, I've been out of since today or yesterday. But yeah, I don't think I saw that one.
Okay, will I be able to share sound on here? Does it work to share sound?
Yeah, I think you have to share the tab.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it up. Now, again, I have 2 male children. I have 2 boys. This is, I was really nervous to post this, but for my community, it's seriously on point. So you have to know that this is a joke. We have a whole thing about Lambo Larry being the enemy avatar that we're speaking out against. And so I created this video and it makes me laugh so hard. So hopefully the sound will work, but this is the video. Let me show you.
Just post 100 times a day on social and you'll have sales and chicks knocking down your door.
That's cute. We respect the hustle, and we know there's a better way.
Okay.
Just post 100 times a day on social and you'll have sales and chicks knocking down your door.
Okay, so this helps me to lean into the idea of this quote unquote enemy avatar, right? So AJ and I had this whole thing planned out where he's going to be Lambo Larry's grandma. And she's we have this whole thing about Lambo Larry and the, Ty Lopez-y chicks in bikinis with money, which my community wants to be able to sell without needing to do that. And so I've gotten really clear about the enemies and the heroes that I'm creating. Does that make sense? I got it? Yeah? Okay. I love it. Then from there, this is where you'll start to get really clear around your unique message. You'll be able to come up with hooks and slogans. We have an amazing viral hook generator that we use with this to really pull everything out and give you viral hooks that are not just viral hooks because they've worked for other people, but they're matching with your unique message. Then we use that to create a hero's journey. And finally, we create this real enemy avatar. And I haven't posted them yet. I don't know why. But I made all of these AI avatar videos of different cartoon people that are the opposite of what we do on social. And they're super funny. So just watch because they're going to be coming out soon. But when you can create these enemy avatars, I use them in everything that I'm doing, my emails, when I'm speaking on stage, my videos, and it allows me to really deepen my connection with my ideal client. Quick example. I have a friend that's at an event right now that I couldn't attend. And she messaged me and she said, Molly, the speaker just mentioned you. And she said, like Molly Mahoney says, we don't want to be a salesy weirdo. So for years, the term salesy weirdo was what I used as the enemy avatar. And now it's become just a normal term that my community uses. Those are all good. Okay. Later, I'll show you the whole MindPal thing and how it all works together. I'll show you that whole thing. Okay, so we've covered now the quesadilla of awesome, the spotlight effect, and now we're moving into what we call the evergreen engine. Any questions, Jonathan, before I go on?
No, it's great. It's great.
Good? Okay. So evergreen content increases consistent leads by 2 to 4 times according to carrot.com. Now, let me be really clear about this. The main reason that I think evergreen content does this is because most people just don't post anything. And so if you have content that is evergreen that you can either schedule or get into a habit, it like does not take that much time to post content. Jonathan, do you notice this, that people get like, they just don't post?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they get like
Paralysis.
They don't know what to post, so they don't post at all, you know?
And then sometimes when they know what to post, they still don't post. I'm like, what are you doing? So keeping the machine going. And right now, you know, like obviously you've seen the magic that Jonathan's creating. Right now, personal Facebook profiles, like, man, you just keep posting and it's unlocking all sorts of crazy visibility. If you don't post, people will not see. People cannot fall in love with you if they don't know who you are. You got to get your stuff out there. So we use AI to create non-seasonal, timeless posts that work all year round. One post can continue driving traffic for years. I have people tell me all the time, oh, and I've seen people on stage like, well, you can't, once you post on Facebook, the content is dead. It doesn't come back to, like, it doesn't give you any long tail reach. Like, do you talk about this ever, Jonathan? Do you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I talk about YouTube a lot. That's my main traffic source for like, yeah.
So YouTube, if like I have a YouTube video on how to sing a C scale that I did in like 2013, which still pops up to the top of my YouTube channel. It's so annoying, right? I can't get rid of the traffic from YouTube. So yes, YouTube can give us much more like consistent long-term traffic, and you can actually revive old posts on Facebook, which people just don't realize. So this post here, how did we meet? I'm at the 5K limit again. I need to clean my Facebook profile. It has 1,300 comments on it because every like 6 months or so, every 3 to 6 months, I just go comment on it again and it pops it back into the newsfeed.
That's cool.
So it's called waking up your memories. So part of our like daily activities that we have is you go to your Facebook memories and you look at your old posts. You can either comment on them or I just copy and paste them and use them again. Like learn from your past self.
Yeah, actually, it's something I've been doing just recently. What I've been doing is all the posts that get a lot of reach, I actually put them in a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
And a month later, I just do the same thing.
It's wild to me. Like even this post here, I have a spreadsheet that I've kept since 2018. Here's like a little sneaky thing about this. Like this one has 330 comments with a link because when I first posted it, watch. It had no link when I first posted it. So, and the only reason that I posted this is because I was feeling kind of like uninspired and I just went back to my spreadsheet and I was like, what worked before? I just said the same thing.
You're still on the slides. Are you showing something else?
Dude, oh my gosh.
Very good.
I forget. Okay. So usually a post like this with a link on it wouldn't do all the, it's okay, but not as well because it has a link on it. But if you look, what I do is I post without the link first. I get all the engagement and then I come back in and I edit it and I add the link after.
Oh, wow. I'm going to do that right now for one of the posts that went viral.
Yeah, it's so tricky. You can add a link, and it'll do the whole image thing like this, right? You can add a link, you can add an image, you can add a video even, and then it looks like your video got loads of comments.
Oh, wow. So for example, I have a post that, with the colored background, you can add a photo and then a link.
Yeah, so what I'll do with those ones sometimes, let me go to your profile. Do you have it at the top? Is it close to the top or no?
Kinda. I can send you the post here. Hold on. Here, watch. I just sent it in the chat. Go to that one because that one went. There's no way I can reply to all those comments. There's like over 1,000 comments.
Yeah, so that's what I'll do sometimes is when it goes so viral that there's like no way for me to keep up with it. Here's what I'll do. So sometimes I will actually just come into this and edit it and I'll put the link straight here and then it'll add that whole little preview on the bottom so everybody sees, oh, there's the link. It makes it really apparent.
Ooh, I'm doing that right now.
right? The other thing that I'll do sometimes is I'll take a screenshot like of this and I'll make that the photo and then I'll add the link right above it. But I think for this, I would just add the link in because as long as you have the metadata clean, you know what I mean by that?
No, what do you mean by that? Well,
Okay,
I mean,
so
I
this
know
is
what metadata is, but
Yeah, so this is like, I'm sure this will make sense to you, but this image right here is pulled in through whatever you have the metadata as in your website, right? And then you can use the Facebook debugger to change it if it's not right.
right. Or you usually set that in your CRM.
You
or
set it in
whatever.
high level or whatever you're using. But if like this link, for example, we change it every month. It's the same link, but we change out the image and Facebook holds on to the original image. So you have to go to the Facebook debugger to fix it.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I didn't know that.
You mean, I know that's like techie. Should I show you or no? Is that too much?
I would like to know that personally, because like sometimes I'm like, oh, that's the wrong image.
Yeah, so if you go to this link, I always just Google debugger. And so this is it. And if I put in like that link that I was showing you, I click debug and it'll show me when it was last scraped was August 12th.
Oh, wow.
And this is the image. But if I change the metadata, I click scrape again, it'll fix it.
That's cool. That's going to save some arguments between me and Brian, because I'm like, didn't you change the SEO thing? And he's like, yeah, I already did it. So,
But it gets locked in Facebook. Like Facebook
Right.
doesn't scrape it again unless you go in here and scrape it again.
That's awesome. Well, that's really good.
We
to know.
don't argue, Jonathan. What are you on about?
Okay, little ninja nuggets. It's like, it's wild. Okay, then in addition to Facebook like that, I mean, just making sure that you have pinned posts at the top of your Instagram account is like such a basic thing, but my Instagram account is like fine. Most of my stuff I do through Facebook and I'm like very curated in the types of people I want to be, I've got a specific audience. But on Instagram, just having these posts on the top, like I tried to do an ad with this one, it was not approved and it has 1,000 comments on it. So by keeping that at the top of my Instagram account, when people come to my Instagram, they comment on it again or comment on it for the first time and it generates leads. So like, pay attention to that stuff. Okay, now I'm gonna give you, this is one example of a content plan that we give. We have some content plans where you post 3 times a week and you can still make sales. We have some versions where you post 3 to 5 times a day, 10 times a day, and you make sales. It depends on how much of your life you want to give to the social media machine. And there are tools where you can schedule these things out. But this one that I'm going to show you now is like an average, solid, hearty schedule. Okay. And this is what we create with AI. So on Monday, we do a conversation starter, which is a question that unlocks the algorithm. Tuesday, you share a Barnum statement, which is like a fortune cookie, right? It's like something that makes them feel like, oh yeah, that's for me. And it's only for me, right? It's like P.T. Barnum. Wednesday is a long form post. So this can be one of 3 different things. It could be a video, it could be a long written post, or you could do it as one of the like viral threads where you put the headline in the top and then you make the comments, the post underneath. So doing at least one of those a week gives you something to send people to. So we'll send an email to that one. And when you're first getting started, it can feel really overwhelming to have to create so much content. If all you do is one weekly valuable post, it can become a LinkedIn article, it can become a blog post, it can become a podcast episode, a YouTube video, an email. It can be like 100 different pieces of content. Quote cards, all that. Okay, then Thursday we do another engagement question because we want people to talk to. And then Friday, I give 2 options. So we do a snarky Barnum statement, which if we have time at the end, I'll tell you how I came up with that because it was really, really a funny story. And then the other option we give you is a meme idea. And all of this content is based on specific buying beliefs. The whole point is we want to get people to buy from you. So we're not just creating content that's like random. It's created on very specific buying beliefs. We call it your tree of beliefs. You build out this list of beliefs and then you move people forward. So here's a really simple example on how you could do this. Now we covered like, why me, why this, why you, why now? We have like 8 different beliefs that we focus on. But even if you just go to AI and you say, hey, I have the super prompt in a GPT, right? So I say, run it based on beliefs people would need to buy. It's going to give me beliefs that people need, like hands-on learning is invaluable. Networking with like-minded professionals is crucial. Certification is, adds extra value. Like it's going to give me the buying beliefs. Then, because I built this GPT off of this evergreen engine, I get the belief, and then I get all of the content, and it writes like 3 months of content in one sitting. I went kind of fast through that. Anybody have questions?
That's amazing. That made sense to me.
Anybody else? I'm going fast now.
Let us know, guys. Let us know.
Okay. Everything. And I can stay on and answer some questions at the end. Okay, good. So once you've done this, like the real magic is creating what we call stackable GPTs. Now, are you using stackable GPTs in here, Jonathan?
I'm using custom GPTs.
Okay. Are you ready? You guys, you have Jonathan's custom GPTs. Wait until you see what you can do with them because it's so cool. So a lot of people have piles of AI content that they never use, and stackable GPTs makes it so your AI systems are sellable, just like you got access to Jonathan's custom GPTs in here, but it protects your frameworks, right? Because it's hidden behind that gated wall. And it keeps your processes segmented. They're also great for engagement and lead gen. So if you know that you're selling, like let's say you're an affiliate for a skincare product, you have a GPT that helps them develop their own unique skincare, but it secretly is actually offering the links to your affiliate product within that GPT. Really, really good. So the way that it works is this. On the top of the screen inside ChatGPT, that's where you see the model. So that could be like GPT-4, GPT-5, whatever they're doing these days, I don't know. That's the model. When you use a custom GPT, that model is only written right next to it, right? You're gonna see the brand voice GPT or whatever it is that you're using is gonna be there. What gets even cooler is when you use the @ symbol to activate recent GPTs. And I'm actually just gonna go into ChatGPT and show this. So see how this has the model up here? Oh, auto, fast thinking and pro. It's changed even. Oh, I have legacy now. Interesting.
Oh yeah, they're changing that.
Like every day it changes,
Yeah.
every hour it changes. Okay, now over here on the left, see how I have all of these GPTs? Anything that I have used, I've got like 10 million of them. Anyone that I've used somewhat recently, I can hit the @ symbol and I can go scroll through them. Or I can just go like this, like, hello, please create an avatar for this product. It's gonna get cooler in a second, I promise, hold on. Oh my gosh, I forgot I changed it to pink. I thought that was an error. Okay, it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna say make it up. I really want to get the information from you, but it's okay. And then it's going to give me, you know how GPTs work, right? It gives me this whole long thing. Now here's what's really cool is if I want to use the rest of my system for creating content, I'm going to click on, so you guys see the little X right here? Mm-hmm. Watch, I'm going to click the X, and now I'm going to do what's called GPT stacking. So I just used the ideal client avatar GPT. I'm going to hit the @ symbol, and I'm going to go tree, and I'm going to say, awesome, please create a tree of beliefs for that person. And now in one chat, I'm able to access all of these different GPTs and it's gonna follow the exact system and they can build upon each other.
So question. So basically, let's just say, I know a lot of my students are using like my Facebook viral writer.
Yep.
They can be like, hey, use the framework from this, but also here's my brand from Molly's GPT.
Yeah,
right?
so you would start with like, the ideal client avatar, let's say, that then would fill that in, and then they can pull in your viral content thing on top of that so we can mix them together.
Very cool. Did not know that.
It's like amazing.
That
the only thing that's changed recently is if I am inside another GPT, like if it says the GPT up here, I can't use the @ symbol as of last time I tried it. So the top has to have the model up here. So you start in a basic chat and then you can bring all of them in.
Okay, so you don't go into the actual GPTs. You have to go to a normal chat.
Right. So you have to make sure, we call it activating the GPT. Like watch, if I go here and I type activate, this is like a secret code I have. When I type activate, it's going to say, usually it says, you've now activated this. Do you want to use it or wait for Molly? Right. And so now what that does is it'll put it over here in the sidebar. So if I save it by clicking the 3 little dots, it'll keep it in the sidebar. And then I can use it anytime. That's pretty cool.
That is awesome.
Okay, so I just showed you the example. We don't have to do it on here because I just did it. But that evergreen engine, creating something like that for yourself is seriously so powerful, and then hold yourself to it, right? So we've gone through these 3 things, and you may be feeling like, this is so awesome. I can't wait to put it into action. Woo, woo. Or you may be like, Molly, you just actually decapitated my head. What am I supposed to do with my life? Either way, I got you. So I am so excited to give you these slides, and we have a viral hook generator, which you can use like with Jonathan's content generator. They will work super well together. And so what this hook generator will give you is it gives you our viral hook formula, how to beat the algorithm and get instant attention. And I'm going to give it totally for free. So all you have to do is, and this is another little ninja hack, which you can use, go to The Prepared Performer on Instagram.
Come on right now.
Is really fun. Okay. And I'm going to put it in the chat. It works better on your phone. So actually on your phone, it's better, but I'll put it in the chat too. The Prepared Performer. And then what you want to do is comment on any of the, do one of the top 3 posts actually, because I'm now posting from another account and I want to make sure it's the right account, with the word echo. So if you go there, let me just show you. Do one of the top, like I mentioned earlier, those top 3 pinned posts I know are coming from the right account. So one of these 3 posts up here, comment on one of these just with the word echo. And then it's going to send you the slides. It's going to send you the viral thread generator, or not thread generator, hook generator, and it'll send it right away. And then we can be connected, which would be awesome.
I got it. No,
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Great. And if you don't have Instagram, because you're crazy, I do have a QR code. But it's better. You'll get the slides and everything if you get it on Instagram.
Yeah, I got it. This is great. Thank you, Molly.
You are so welcome. So I just have one more thing before we head into maybe some questions, or, oh my gosh, we finished exactly on the hour. I'm so proud of myself. Just one last thing, which is this. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why? Then oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
So good. I appreciate you. This has been so great. I learned so much from you already. I'm like, what the heck? I probably learned more than anyone here. This is great.
There's all kinds of magical things we can do. So
Yeah.
I'm super excited. Hey, and I remember I said at the beginning, what's the one thing you're going to put into action? Put it in the chat. What are you going to put into action?
I like the stackable GPT. That thing's awesome.
They are so cool.
That is awesome. Well, you guys have any questions? Let us know down below. Let's see here. Yeah, the meta debugger for sure. Awesome. So the hook, so the viral hook generator, so people can use that, but then stack like my viral writer to write those posts on Facebook, right?
Yeah, so they can.
That's cool.
They can stack those together. And you know what I'll do? I didn't have this one set, but I'll grab, I have my ideal client GPT also. Do you guys want that one too? I wasn't going to give it to you, but I can if you want it.
Let's do it. Comment a 1 below if you guys want it.
Thank you. Okay, ready? Ta-da! There we go. It looks very similar. The page looks similar, but this one's going to give you the ideal client. So you can stack those all together, which I love. Like, you know, I bought Jonathan's program as soon as he announced it because I was like, that's the stupidest, most awesome offer ever. So I need to get in there and play with your GPTs. But I think that it's really cool how we can take like our own framework from other people, and mix them all together and really start to create these like magical things that are really based on who we are using AI to amplify our expertise.
Yeah, that's so cool because like everyone does have their own framework. So now it's like I could take this framework, but also this other framework and create like the super framework.
Super framework, totally. Yeah.
That's awesome. Very good.
So good.
Yeah, I just got that as well. So thank you so much. This
You're
is
so welcome.
great. Very good. And then let me see here.
I can show you what to do with the Brussels sprouts. Yeah, I see that. You guys, it is literally 85 degrees in here. I do not know what is happening with my AC. We had someone come out and look at it the other day, and I am just like sweating.
Oh, your AC's not working?
And no, and I just looked, it's 85 in my office.
Oh
right
my
now.
goodness. I actually had that at one of my Airbnbs. They're like, I'm dying over here. I'm like, oh, our lines froze up. Check your filter.
I know. Yeah, they did. They said there's a leak in the Freon and they don't have the parts to replace it. So they're going to have to like actually replace the entire AC unit in here.
I had to do that at the house. Yeah. That's
so fun. Okay. Do you want to see what to do with the Brussels sprouts?
Yeah. I just posted. I have like 5-ish comments.
Okay. So pull, and you can do this with all kinds of posts, right? But will you pull yours up, Jonathan, and I'll show you on your side?
Yeah.
Are you using friends lists at all?
I don't think so.
Okay. This could like literally change your life.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is go to one of the comments. Now, when we are doing this, I like to break my people up into 5 categories. The first is friends and family. The next is, not that you're not going to ever sell to them, but just so you know, like those are friends and family, especially when you start bringing team members into your CRM. Like we have this pipeline stage that is friends and family, but friends and family, potential clients or potential customers, current customers or clients, speaking decision makers, and we call them power partners, but that's like JV partners or affiliate partners.
Oh, cool.
So what you're going to do is hover over this. I can't see it really. Hover over Chris's. Okay, now see where it says friends?
Yeah.
Now click there and click edit friend list. Oh my gosh, Jonathan, your life is about to be changed. I have been using friends list since I got married in 2010. I have all of my wedding invitations documents in friends list. So what do you have on that top one? What's it say?
Just unnamed list. I don't think I've ever used it.
Okay, yeah. So click unnamed list just to, and then I'll show you where to actually do this. And then, okay, so I have, and this is especially for people who are starting to get to the point where maybe they are hitting the 5,000 limit. I have a list called unfriend ? So when it's time to unfriend people, I can come back. Okay, close that now. Close it down. What you're going to do is you're going to actually, what I would do on this, if you are not someone who's like Jonathan, who has comments with, or posts with thousands of comments, right? A post like this actually could be a great way to feed the algorithm, to tell the algorithm you're alive because you're going to reply to the comments and then send them a message. So like, what's your favorite recipe? And then send them a message like, oh my gosh, I saw you commented on my Brussels sprouts post. I haven't seen you in forever. What's new? You start talking, that can lead to a sale. Okay, so that's like, for people who are getting started, it's an absolute game changer. If you're wanting to actually categorize this so that when you do like an event on Facebook, you can invite specific categories of people. And without any third-party tool, you can keep track of your Facebook friends. So close this post down for a sec.
Okay.
And then go to the top, click on the F on the top left, yeah. And then on the left-hand side, do you see where it says friends?
Yep.
Click on that. And then on the left, click on custom lists.
Ah.
And you can create, so click on the unnamed on the top. Now you have one person in that list because you just put them there.
Right. Wow. Okay.
So you can create individual lists on the back side of Facebook. Now I used to give you a news feed of just those custom lists. It was the coolest thing ever, but it doesn't do that anymore. But it's still really cool. So I've got like all kinds of custom lists where I can segment people. I'm more about like smaller, very specific audiences or community, you know, like lists of people. When you start to get into the like bajillions, it's a little hard to keep track of. But especially as people are getting started, it's so awesome. It's a really amazing sifter.
Very cool. So, like, if I wanted to post something to just my family, I can say that on the audience.
Yes. So family is already built in, and it'll show you. This is like a really good point. See where it says public? You can make it one of those other lists.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, wait, right here. No. Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah, see how it's right there? So you can actually segment by those lists.
Wow. Okay.
That's cool.
That is super cool. Wow. This is great.
There's like all kinds of things you can do with it, but
Yeah.
And to the question that came in earlier, like how did I learn all of this? I'm just obsessed. So, over time, same way you learn stuff, I'm sure, Jonathan, too. Like we're watching a bajillion people's things and figuring in there. I love like messing around with stuff.
Right.
Figuring it out.
Yeah, I just did what you told me with the.
Oh yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks like I see 1,000 comments.
And then it looks like you got 1,000 comments on a post with a link, which makes you look like even more of a baller than you already are.
Right. That's super cool. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, and then I pinned the post since it's like.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So.
That's
This
perfect.
is great. Awesome. Oh, there's a question from Adrienne.
Hello. What was your question? Oh, shoot. I missed
sorry.
what I said. I had this one.
Comment?
So when you post, can you tag the list like you do with everyone? No, that would be amazing. But you can invite them if you do an event and you want to invite people. You can invite by that specific event or that specific list. You can, I'll show you a couple things that I do. This is like next level ninja.
Ninja. Love it.
Ninja. Okay. So when you're posting, like Jonathan was showing, where am I even? Okay. When you're posting, cute, in here. Actually, you guys, hey, while I'm showing this, will you come give this post some love that Jonathan did of us all on this call? Can I do a giveaway? Is that okay if I give away something?
Oh, that'd be great.
I do this often, but I didn't say it at the beginning. So here's what we're going to do. Comment with your best nugget from today. Don't write the hashtag nugget. Just comment with like something that you're taking away from today's call on that post right there. And then I will pick someone to win. I have a really secret, amazing prize that I'll give at the end.
That's awesome.
Okay. Only if we can take another picture. I don't know.
Dang.
Where are you? I know, it's a very like in the moment photo. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go here and then you can do like Jonathan was showing. Watch on mine when I go like this because I have so many of them. I teach this a lot. So I have all of these different friends lists. Like when I speak at an event, when I connect with people at an event, I'll do a friends list for it. I like have so many things in here. It's crazy. I don't recommend having as many as I do, but because I'm teaching this a lot, like this was all people. I used to have an offer just for LuLaRoe consultants. Mm-hmm. And so that is all people who are with LuLaRoe. I may not want to post something about LuLaRoe for everyone to see, but I can post it so it just goes to the LuLaRoe people. Weird. And then the other thing that I do, watch this. So if I go into my friends list, custom lists, and then let's say I go into like my power partners list. Oh, when it says SSS, that's me teaching. I need to fix all that. Okay, let's say this one's gonna be small, but I'll go here. So I'm on the board of a theater company in Anaheim called the Chance Theater. These are all people who are connected to the Chance Theater. What I will do is I will right click. Oh, you can't see my drop down, but I'll right click, open in a new tab. Oh, oops. I'll open all these people in new tabs. And then I use bookmarks and you can't see my bookmarks in here, but what I'll do is I'll save all of those people in a bookmark. So when I want to go network with people, I have them all saved in a bookmark that I can easily go talk to people.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I have an automation tool that does it now, but like when I was getting started with it and I didn't have the automated, I use Group Track now. It was like that. It's so systematized, which for my ADD cuckoo brain makes it so good.
Use Group Track for your Facebook thing?
Yeah, so you can see on here.
Yeah, I saw you had a custom tool on there. I used to use one, but it stopped working. A lot of those tools kind of stopped working. That's why I have to.
This one, so the founder of Group Track was actually one of my really good friends in junior high. Oh, here's the mayor of Anaheim. So she's not going to be in my Group Track, I don't think. But if we share, oh, here, I'll do this. So you can see, so I was like one of the first users of it, and they are just, it is awesome. So I can come in here and like Katya, if I hover over her name, I'm just gonna click on her. This is still stuck on Ashley, so I gotta, oh, okay. Over here, oh, maybe Katya's not in my system.
Is that the Facebook page? Does that matter?
Oh, that's exactly what it is. Thank you. People are tricky when they're using their actual Facebook pages with just like a name on it. That was an app I clicked on. Okay, Cassie will be in here. So here, it's going to show me all this information about her, where she is in my pipelines, what tags she has, because my whole team is tracking all of this with Group Track.
Oh, wow.
It's awesome. So like, you know, she's in AI Stars, and we can see that because when she joined the AI Stars Facebook group, it automatically adds a tag.
That's so cool.
It's good.
Heck yeah. Thank you, Molly.
You're welcome.
All your secrets. I love it.
All these secrets. I love it. Okay, can I pick a winner?
Sure. Have you guys commented? Make sure to go comment real quick, guys, on the post. So she posted a link to the post. So just go comment your golden nuggets, and she'll pick a winner.
I mean, there are 6 comments right now, so you guys have a good chance. I'm posting. Oh, it's up there. You got it. You got it. Oh my gosh, you guys, comment on it.
And I'll post it again here. Comment. Here.
Okay.
We'll give them a minute, maybe.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
Any other questions?
No. I'm excited to do the custom or the stackable GPTs. That's a game changer for sure. Especially the ones you gave us. So I'm gonna try them out, and then I'll send you a testimonial after. This is gonna be great.
Cool. I like it. That's awesome.
Good. So okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do it now. What I do is I just pull the comments and I put it in ChatGPT, and I say, pick a winner.
There you go.
I actually, I created my own little Chrome extension for this. Okay.
Looks like there's 11 comments now, so.
We got it. Okay. I'm going to go here. Can you see my, oh yeah, you can. So this is my little Chrome extension that I made. Have you seen this yet?
I have not.
Oh my God. Okay. I made a Chrome extension that's connected to my high level account so I can talk to it about what's happening in high level. I can be like, what tags does Jonathan Montoya have? It's an AI agent that's connected to high level, but I use it for all kinds of things. Please pick
Oh, wow.
a winner from this list.
Tina!
Yeah, is a winner!
I think she's here still. You still here, Tina? Congrats.
Amazing. Okay, Tina, you want to see what you won? You won $25 in banana bucks. So this is what we do on our trainings. We have all of these shirts and different things like that, hats, all kinds of stuff, games, like all kinds of crazy, amazing things. We've even got like, mugs and socks and all kinds of other stuff. And so email me. There's like literally all kinds of things. If you go, that's not the best way to look, I guess. Hold on. This is a secret story that we don't ever tell people about. There's things like AI made me do it. Email me at Molly@thepreparedperformer, and we'll send you a bunch of banana bucks.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Molly.
You're so welcome.
Tina. Thank you all for commenting. This is great.
Amazing.
What was that email again? Oh, there.
I put it in the chat, I think.
Yeah. Tina says thank you so much. Yeah, shoot her an email, Tina, and she'll get you all hooked up. Well, Molly, thank you so much. This has been amazing. You brought a ton of value, so much info. So Brian, for everyone watching the replay, we'll add all the links that she mentioned, and to get the slides, to get the custom GPT. So Brian, make sure to take a note of all that. That way we have that on the replay. Are there any last minute words, Molly, before we?
Yeah, just remember that you are the thing that makes your offers work. You are the secret. You are the superpower behind everything. So really just get in there and celebrate who you are. 'Cause you're awesome.
Awesome. Well, thank you all so much for being on this call. We'll see you guys next week for the AI Elite Coaching. Molly, thank you so much, and we'll
Thank
see
you.
you guys later.
You're amazing. Bye.
Bye, everyone.